Hello, everybody, and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington. And no matter who qualifies for the Idol Division Championship, no matter what happens, we know it's going to be a good day with MintyClovers. The Idol Division qualifying match for the Gauntlet. Can MintyClovers qualify? Minty was drafted post-draft, after the draft. Minty was the final draft pick of the season, was the last draft pick. MintyClovers looking to get that Idol Division. Make sure she's not the Mr. Irrelevant, as people call the last draft pick. She's going to show her relevancy tonight. But no matter what, today's going to be a good day. I bet Minty feels happy that she was drafted last, because I know Minty doesn't want to let anybody else feel bad. You know, she doesn't want people to feel sad. She knows how it feels to be the person, or she knows how it feels to, like, be the last person drafted, last person picked, so she's happy to take that spot. And her opponent, coming off of a little bit of a losing streak, will be one member of the Coalition representing the Coalition, the former Icon Division champion, Greg, coming off of both a tag loss last week and a singles loss a week before that. Greg has not had much luck. Can he go up against Minty and pick up a win to qualify for the Idol Division #1 contender gauntlet match? The two people to qualify right now is Jin and other Coalition member B.A. Tycho, the leader of the Coalition. If Greg and B.A. Tycho both qualify, they'll have to face each other in the match for the Idol Division Championship, which could even cause more unrest within the four members of the Coalition. So we will have to see. I know B.A. Tycho is going to be, as I lean under my desk, I know B.A. Tycho is going to be watching closely for this match. The Greg Nation standing behind him, whether he's with the Coalition or not. The former Icon Division champion, who lost the title to the hands of FlairZero very, very handedly, I might add. Going up against MintyClovers now. Minty has had a rough start as well, losing to Garreth in her first Season 3 match. Can MintyClovers pick up the win? Or will Greg take the spot in the qualifying? This will be for the third person in the gauntlet match, the 6-person gauntlet match. 4 people will qualify. One person's already the champion, and one wild card will be selected for both groups by the bosses upstairs, making this one of the craziest matches to defend a championship in. We're gonna get an easy break. Goes for a drop kick, but Minty wasn't paying attention, was going for her own springboard, but couldn't see Greg. Gets caught with the drop kick. Greg hyping himself up. Sends Minty off the ropes. Just for a gut punch. Ripcord forearm. We're gonna see how ruthless Greg is going to be. I mean, for this is about your position in the Coalition. And the referee making a wonderful door, not a window. Oh, going for a moonsault or something off the springboard, but didn't quite connect. And he's going to have to push off of that minor misstep. The referee's going to try and break it up so this match continues. Clean break. Greg pushing her again. Oh my god, what a punch into the corner. Greg kick to the head, and now Greg going all the way up top. For a knee drop, Minty rolls out of the way. I mean, when it comes to speed, I think MintyClovers has it a lot better. That was the move that finished Greg in his match against Flair. Dragon Screw leg whip. Goes for a kick, but not even with those long legs could he connect. The Coalition could have 2 members moonsault Could have two members in the qualifying match. Sorry, I had to hold my breath there as the 2 count connects, and I know Minty was holding her breath, hoping she can find a way to kick out. Picks her up. Kick to the back of the head. Minty is in deep trouble. Rolls through. Double stomp. I would love to see MintyClovers in the gauntlet match because she is one of the idols that just so hard to take down. A big boy senton doesn't connect, but gets those forearms pushing Minty back into that corner. Greg's got her up on her shoulders. Gregening! The Gregening from Greg. 1, 2, and just like that, as I said, MintyClovers, one of the hardest idols to put down. I nearly counted her out, but MintyClovers kicks out. But will she have enough gas left in the tank to defeat Greg and to keep up with Greg, or is she just stopping the inevitable, preventing the inevitable? Gets that full mount, punches on the head. Could that be enough? I think maybe. 1, 2, 3, making sure Minty stayed down. The vicious punches. Minty didn't have much left in her after that Gregening, and Greg made sure to keep her down, qualifying with BA Tycho, picking up a win. I think that might be Greg's first win. I mean, Greg doesn't win very often, I find, but Greg wins the matches that matter. And Greg picked up a huge win. Will be qualifying for the Idol division, joining Jin and BA Tycho, as we will see who will join the Icons next. The Coalition may be taking control of the Idol division, but what is happening over at the Icon division? For this Icon, had a rocky start to his Season 3, lost to Blueness in the draft battle, but Angel here to make his name once again, looking for that Icon Division Championship. Former Icon Division Champion, former Openweight Champion. Angel is looking for revenge in the Icon Division. Angel lost his championship to Flair. And Flair lost it to Greg, and then Flair got it back. Can Angel do it once again? This would be a match. I feel like the gauntlet match would be a perfect match for Angel. It is complete chaos. But another person that could benefit from the gauntlet match is this penguin right here, SleepyPengu. Looking for a massive win. I mean, former 2-time Icon Division champion looking to get that back. He had a troublesome Season 2. Can Sleepy do it? These two have had a rough seasons, looking for another shot this Season 3, trying to start their Season 3 off right. Sleepy was drafted during the supplemental draft and unfortunately both these two started off rough, having their first matches of Season 3 a loss, with Angel losing to Blueness, Sleepy losing to Ty. Sleepy was drafted number 11 in the Icon, so 1 away from the top 10 for Icon Division. But Sleepy, with all of his submission holds, could be incredible in the gauntlet match. For Angel, it's all about the chaos. Love this camera angle. All the chaos that could form the brutality of the gauntlet match that could benefit him. For Sleepy, it's about being able to wear down your opponents and immediately busting open Angel. I mean, it's not an Angel match unless he gets busted open, and it's busted open the first 2 seconds. Kick to the face. Just a straight kick. I think whenever Angel dons the Mask of Crimson, he becomes a little bit stronger. Sleepy back up onto his feet, or Angel back up onto his feet. Test of strength, that blood already dramatically dripping on the right, or yeah, the right half of Angel's face. Reversing the torque. They would join Tyranno and T in the Icon Division Championship. Gauntlet match alongside FlairZero, who has to defend the title. And then Angel just working on the back of the arm. Chicken wing. Sleepy floats over. I don't know if you want to get into a wrestling match like this with Sleepy. Sleepy definitely wants to get the holds on you, work them over, because he's got that wrestling background, that ability to do so. But for someone like Angel, he doesn't want to get into a slow wrestling match. Sleepy will wear him down. The way Angel wants to get this win is to overpower Sleepy just a little bit, to be able to have that advantage to just blitz him down. But as you can see, Sleepy is just taking it to Angel. He's got nowhere to go right now. He's twisting the arm. And before you know it, that energy is going to be completely drained out of Angel, and he's got nowhere to go. Which could be exactly how Sleepy would tackle the gauntlet match. Wear down his opponent systematically, take his time, and then win the match. Powerbomb. Angel, no, this could be his opportunity. Clothesline, like I said, the opportunity. He needs to just break away from Sleepy to be able to power himself up, to get enough time to get that energy off. Goes for the cover. Almost a 3 count. I was shocked. Maybe that was just enough of some stiff shots to oh, super, or fucking hand of God. Hand of Fate. That's what we'll call it. Hand of Fate. Hand of Fate from Angel. Going for the knees, but couldn't connect as Sleepy rolls out of the way, avoids it, goes for something, doesn't quite connect. Angel takes it full advantage. Fall from grace. Sorry, I blanked. 2. Oh, nearly a 3 count. Sorry, I blanked. Fall from grace from Angel. And just a soccer kick to the head. As I said, when Angel gets that Mask of Crimson, that blood dripping from him, I feel like he becomes a whole new man. Clothesline! And then drags him down. Oh, triangle! A triangle armbar! Trying to submit. Oh my god, the strength of Angel, barely able to lift. Sleepy up with one arm. Takes him down to get out of it. Sleepy. Ooh. Over the shoulder boulder holder by Sleepy. And now an armbar. Sleepy's trying to wear down Angel as much as he can. We can see a tap out. But Angel just able to slip through Sleepy's grasp. And now Sleepy's busted open. Sleepy float over neck breaker. Both these two trading blood. Oh, now with that swift kick, takes Sleepy, switches the positions, putting Sleepy backwards on the top of the rope. Oh no, Tree of Woe. Sleepy quickly gets out of it though. Flips him around. Ripcord knee. Something akin to T. Rights and lefts, causes him with the hip toss. Sleepy flips him around. Ooh, maybe going for a Sleepy hold. Hand of Fate. Sleepy's got him up. Go! Sleepy! Could this be enough? 1, 2, 3. The go-to Sleepy from out of nowhere to Angel. What a match. TheSleepyPengu qualifies for the Icon Division. What a match for TheSleepyPengu, looking to get back in to the championship title contention. We'll move on to the next Idol Division qualifier match. Excuse my ignorance, but it is actually for the Icon Division. We're finishing off the Icon Division qualifiers here. So who will join Tyranno, T, and Sleepy in the Icon Division Gauntlet match for FlairZero's Icon Division Championship? It is one half of the Tag Team Champions, MintyClovers. Could potentially become the first ever person to have 2 titles at the same time. Luckily for MintyClovers, she won't be having to work double duty at Living Legends, as the tag titles are defended half as many times as the World Championships. But MintyClovers would be a crazy contender to get into that qualifier. Not only would it be her first, it might be her first World Championship match, I'm not quite sure, but it would be her first Icon Division Championship match, and trying to go through someone like MintyClovers in a gauntlet, imagine if she shows up number 6, the last one, that's the person you have to go through. You've gone through everybody else, and MintyClovers the last member. I would resign right there, and MintyClovers the champion, but imagine being MintyClovers has to be the first person you face. You get through her, and you have to fight 4 other people. She has a great chance to be a spoiler for someone's gauntlet run. But that is what you have to do if you want to become a champion in MPW. You have to fight through adversity. Rize fought through the entire Elimination Chamber to retain her title. So if you can't do something like this, are you worthy of being champion? One half with Emrys Morgana La Primera, the tag team champions. 2-time tag team champion MintyClovers. Regaining her championship after losing it to Bonk and Dragthulu. But who will MintyClovers be facing in the Icon Division qualifier? Someone that lost the Openweight Championship last week, or lost to the Openweight Champion last week, but maybe, just maybe, she can fight all her way through and join the Coalition members. The 2 in the Idol Division. Could Blueness get into the Icon Division? B.A. Tycho's good little soldier coming off of a huge loss, but a hard-fought match nonetheless. Can she do it? I mean, Blueness has still yet to hold a championship in MPW. This could be her chance. MintyClovers versus Blueness to qualify for the Icon Division. Can they do it? Blueness might even be still injured from last week, getting dropped on her head multiple times on the concrete. And now having to go up against a behemoth of MintyClovers. If I was Blueness, I would not be thrilled. Headbutt. MintyClovers Lions. Oh, damn. Big boy senton. Didn't get all of it, but got some of it. Rolls Blueness up. Referee fucking can't figure out where to go. Slaps and punches and swatted away like a flop. MintyClovers gets the elbow. Sends MintyClovers sends Blueness into the corner. Now grabbing MintyClovers by the mask and pulling on that mask. Oh, and knee strike could twist the mask around, make it hard to see, and MintyClovers wants to crush Blueness. Blueness gets out of the corner, but MintyClovers clubbing blows to the back. And now just taking her, oh my god, with the power. Tossing her with one arm. Oh, Blueness trying to get up, but I feel like Blueness might be injured. Blueness is feeling the wear of everything that's happened this couple weeks. Jawbreaker, though, or could this just be Blueness's ploy to have MintyClovers not take her seriously? Going up top. Blueness sees MintyClovers there. MintyClovers just does the Samoa Joe spot and walks away. Off the ropes, picks her up and said, "You want to fly? Here you go." Sends her straight up into the air, and now going for the cover. Blueness kicks out at 1. I'm actually quite shocked that Blueness kicked out at 1. Shoulders down on MintyClovers. 1 kick out. Tried to end that match quickly. MintyClovers had it figured out. Slap to MintyClovers. I don't know if you want to just make that. Just might make MintyClovers angry. Blueness. Oh, I don't think Blueness knew which direction she wanted to go. Just took and landed outside the ring. The misstep after misstep could cost Blueness the match. Powerbomb position. What is MintyClovers looking for? Fireman's carry. Leaves her to dry. Oh, the lights just went out. What is happening? Wait, what is this? What is happening? What? A cameraman? What is that? Someone let the paparazzi into the arena and just flashed. Who let this guy in here? Just flashed it, but gave Blueness an opportunity. MintyClovers, though, completely unfazed. Clothesline. What was that? Off the ropes. Bulldog giving a little bit of Blueness some momentum, though. The momentary distraction could help Blueness in the long run. Blueness scoop slam. Maybe looking for a moonsault. Blueness up top, maybe going for it. Maybe going to end the match. Once in a blue moon. Clothesline by MintyClovers. Blueness nearly had it. Double choke toss. And MintyClovers is calling for the end. I think no matter what. Blueness no ducks under it. The big legs. Running knee. Blueness barely holding on. Lion salt. No. Nobody was home. MintyClovers making it to the outside. Gets caught. Pulls Blueness. Blueness back up to her feet. Sending Beeps into the corner. Taking it slow to meet her. And Blueness gets that elbow, pulling herself out of the corner. The little bit left of breath for Blueness. What is she looking for? Neck breaker off the rope, sending MintyClovers to the floor. Blueness gonna follow MintyClovers on the outside, sending her against the French Canadian commentators table. Super kick. And MintyClovers just ate that. Oh my gosh. No, onto the floor. Power slam. Blueness back up. Hurricane Rana into the commentators table. French Canadian commentators table. Oh, nearly dodging the ring post, but into the barricade. 4 count. MintyClovers leaving Blueness on the barricade. Big boot to the side of the head. 5 count. They're halfway to the 10-second timer. Oh my god! Into the into the post. Blueness might be out of it. Blueness has got to get into the ring. 8. Blueness has got to get into the ring. 9. I don't think Blueness has enough time. The referee reminding Blueness to get to the ring, barely making it at the 9.5 count. Blueness scoop slam. Thinks that might be enough. The scoop slam. No, kick out at 0. How do you go out? How do you get a kick out at 0 and keep going into the mask discus? Forearm. Goozler backbreaker. Chokeslam backbreaker, but she's not done yet. She wants to break Blueness. Break Blueness in 2. Off the rope, big boot. 1, 2. Blueness is somehow still alive. How is there any life left in Blueness? What is MintyClovers gonna have to do? This is for Blueness. This is for the coalition. Spinebuster! Blueness does not want to go down like the other members. Don't kick it at 1. What the hell? MintyClovers kicking out at 1 after everything. And a slap and a punch. Forearm knocking MintyClovers to the ropes. Blueness. Off the ropes. Little shitty spin. Blueness in the corner. One-legged drop kick. Backflip. Sends MintyClovers onto the other side. And now Blueness scoop slam again. Maybe this time positioning. No, maybe. I don't know what she's going for. Maybe going for it again the second time of the match. Could it be a blue? Connects. Can Blueness be advancing to the gauntlet match? 2. There she is. Blueness with everything in her might. Like it was nothing. Blueness qualifying for the Icon Division Gauntlet. Could we see Blueness as the newest Icon Division champion? How did Blueness survive this match after everything she's been through? And that's not even the main event of the night. We will see you guys to see who will join Jin, BA, Tycho, and Greg in the Idol Division Gauntlet match next. It is time for our main event of the evening. The Idol Division needs their final member in the Gauntlet, and the other half of the tag team champions, La Primera, Emrys Morgana, looking to qualify. Unlike her partner, MintyClovers, who had a hard-fought win, her hard-fought loss, she is looking to get her win. Emrys Morgana, I mean, unable for MintyClovers to get into the Idol Division, or the Idol Division, or the Icon Division, but for the Idol Division, could it be another coalition problem for Emrys, having to deal with Greg and BA Tycho? But we will see who her opponent is, because you gotta get into to qualify. And the only way you can qualify is by facing this mad dog right here. The mother of TeaTheShiba, MamaInu, looking to get her first championship, the Idol Division Championship, her first ever title. She's had a very rough going from Season 1 and Season 2, but Can MamaInu do it in Season 3? Her start to Season 3 was a pretty bad start, losing to Unchained in the draft battle, which, I mean, imagine losing to someone like Unchained. That's gotta bruise your ego, but can MamaInu pick up the win and qualify, as T is already qualified for the other championship, the Icon Division Championship? Could we see Shiba Supremacy in the championship title or title picture? MamaInu gonna go one-on-one against Empress Morgana. We will see. I mean, Empress's unique blend of high flying and technical wrestling versus the old school style of MamaInu, plus learning some new tricks along the way, because you can always teach a dog a new trick. Pushing MamaInu into the corner is Empress. Referee's going to look to break them up, gets a clean break, and Empress, though, goes for that right hand, pushing MamaInu right back to where she wants her. Step-up kicks. And the referee making a better door than a window, as Empress is going to go maybe to the outside. No, decides against it. MamaInu clothesline into the corner. And now has Empress on her knees, double axe handle to the side of the cheek. Elbow drop. And another elbow drop. And this referee is still standing here. Oh, going for something on the back, but didn't quite see it. As now Empress gets behind MamaInu, gonna take advantage of that misstep. MamaInu fighting out of the corner. Roll up, goes for the cover. One, kick it at one, going for a quick cover, gets that one count. MamaInu's gonna look for that victory any chance she gets. Some people fight for honor and glory, and some people go and they win any means necessary. And that's not to say MamaInu isn't an honorable person, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And right now, it looks like both of them are doing what they got to do. The slaps and punches, chop, knife edge chops, trading blows. MamaInu says, "Come on, hit me some more." MamaInu feeding off this. And what happened here as MamaInu gets knocked down. And our fight is cut short. Empress looking for the perpetrator, and that might be T. T with a chair, nearly trying to take Empress out. What is T doing? And she's looking a little bit different. Shoulder toss. T, the momentary distraction, giving MamaInu some chances, but was gonna swing for the fences with that chair. If Empress didn't stop her, that could have been really bad for Empress. Off the middle rope, splash by MamaInu. What was that? It looks like maybe MamaInu wanted that, or TeaTheShiba wanted that Shiba supremacy for herself. Black powder in the corner, though. It might be all but over for MamaInu. 1, 2. No, MamaInu kicks out at 2. Almost had it. Even with the distractions. Empress hemlock. MamaInu might just be out of luck. MamaInu, could she tap Empress, the whatever the tag team champions? No. Clothesline, and MamaInu picking up steam from across the ring. MamaInu now looking for the cover, maybe just enough. 2 nearly takes out Empress, but not enough. MamaInu float over. Skywalker! Skywalker by MamaInu to put Empress away too. No! The distraction has led this all the way up to this point. MamaInu with a little bit of help. Package. No package, pile driver. Reversal clothesline. Emrys fighting out of it. Going to the second rope. Nearly having it. Hurricane Rana. And maybe that's enough to put away MamaInu. 1, 2. No, rope break. MamaInu barely grabbing the ropes. Emrys can't believe it. Emrys thought it was over. MamaInu got her hand on the ropes. And now a second hemlock applied, and this might just be it. MamaInu has nowhere to go. No ropes this time. MamaInu taps to the hemlock. And even with that momentary distraction, Emrys Morgana qualifies for the Idol Division Championship. Emrys will meet Jin, B.A. Tycho, and Greg and Flair, and the wild card that is to be announced. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.